Hi, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Sophia the Diva, and I'm back here again reviewing Season 4 of Queen of the South, as promised. I believe this is Episode 3 or Episode 4. Y'all know I done forgot. But this particular episode is called La Maldicion, the curse. La Maldicion. Hey, my Spanish is getting better. Y'all know I took like 3 years of Spanish total in my lifetime. As you know, Teresa be trying to keep it low-key. But wherever she goes, trouble always seems to follow. And after this episode, I don't know what Teresa's going to do, but it seems like she's going to be caught in some sort of catch-22. I worry about my Queen Familia. If you aren't watching this, you know, y'all need to get into it. It comes on USA Network every Thursday night. Great characters, great writing, just an overall just great vibe. I mean, honestly, if I was a writer, it seems to me that working with the Queen Sugar crew would be one of the best places to be. And just a great show overall. But let's talk about this curse that seems to haunt Miss Teresa Mendoza. So when we open up this episode, apparently Miss Teresa was getting her keys played by the Mr. Piano Man all night long. Hey, all right, girl. But girl, don't get that love dust caught in your eye. And you be paying attention to the shit that's going down to the tequila bar, child. Marcel Dumas, he is so messy. And he doesn't realize the shit that he be doing, right? You know, he has a side man that is always with him, Bobby. Now, when we left off with the last episode, it ended in one of those moments when both men, Javier and Boaz, which I guess they must be cousins or whatever, they done killed two men in the bathroom. And they're like, what the fuck we supposed to do with them? Okay, I don't know what to tell y'all do, but somebody need to take them down there to the swamps to the bayou and let them become gator food. Okay, so I see they did take my advice, but Boaz is so, like, them two down at the swamps was really like Twiddle Dee Twiddle Dumb. The entire episode they are missing. They drop one body in the bayou, and Boaz starts shooting him, and Javier is like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm trying to deflect him. What you do is y'all find some heavy rocks and tie him down so that he will float to the bottom. Or at least be suspended halfway so the gators can get him, okay? Ay, ay, ay. But while they're dumping this body, someone sees them, and they're like, oh, shit. So they spend the entire episode hunting down this person. Teresa and everybody is looking for them. But eventually they find dude, kill him, so that presents another problem. So now they got to go get rid of that body. They finally get back to civilization. The damn Lincoln is gone. That's a nice-ass Lincoln, by the way. Problem is there's still a body in it, and they realized they were trespassing on private property, so somebody done towed their shit away. So just stay tuned. Let's get into some of the other stuff. While Teresa is having brunch with her boo thing at a bar in the French Quarter, honey, she getting robbed. Teresa getting robbed. They realize they can't take everything, so instead they destroy her tequila and her cocaine supply. It's what are we gonna do? And I don't understand why Marcel Dumas would have. I guess he was mad because Teresa told him that she wasn't going to do business with him because he talked too damn much. Because some kind of way people know in the underground, kind of like the dark web, what Teresa is into and what her people are about. But that would also give me more pause not to fuck with them. The judge, at some point in the beginning of the episode, we see Bobby leaving for work for the day with his girl. We see the judge with a younger model too, and I think that Teresa is trying to get some dirt on him, so he's being watched by someone. We also see that the judge is trying to negotiate a deal to have, get this, no doubt, a prison in the area. Okay, I'm just like, leave it to the white man. I always be trying to build a prison and put people in and cage them up and have them do low-income labor. By the time Teresa gets back, it's like, what the fuck has happened? You know, they didn't kill her man. They just destroyed the product. That's what they did. And the bartender, she gives her a lucky coin as a loaner to help her get through these bad times that she's going through. Because some people have all the luck. Then at some point, Boaz and Javier and got into it. Y'all remember Boaz is crazy motherfucker. I forgot whose head it was he was using as a soccer ball, but y'all know he ain't right in the head. So I think at some point, him and Javier got into it, and I got scared because I thought maybe Boaz would try to kill Javier for whatever reason. But all I know is that basically Boaz was getting on Javier's nerves, and I said, I hope both of them make it back from the swamps, because it looked like Javier want to make Boaz gator food. Now, it is when they get back that they realize, well, where the hell is Javier and Boaz? Pote ain't seen them. King George ain't seen them. The bartender said that Javier had told her to just go home. He would take care of it. They go to the restroom. They notice the restrooms are extremely clean from the night before. But no cleaning crew was asked to come in. But you could tell somebody had cleaned up. Now, this is when I realized King George must have used to been a homicide detective or some sort of criminologist, because he goes to the damn dumpster and starts dumpster diving for evidence of a crime. And that's when he finds bloody towels and shit back there. So like, oh shit. Well, what happened to Javier and Boaz? Maybe they took them as hostages because the deal went bad, Marcel Dumas people, because they left the two other guys that were there alive. So they start the hunt. They go to Bobby's house first. Now, when we opened up the episode, Bobby was kissing his woman. I don't know if that's his wife or his main thing, girlfriend. Goodbye. Okay. Well, she riding around and getting it on what we thought was Bobby, and come to find out it ain't Bobby, okay? I said, could you imagine trying to get off, and then all of a sudden people come in pointing guns at you right when you about to climax? What a tragedy. So then King George picked up these leopard print drawers, and he was like, whose drawers is this? And they're asking, like, where's Bobby? And it's like, who's Bobby? But either way, old girl finally tells them where they might be able to find him. And the other dude, I guess he also works for Dumas, was upset that she disclosed this information. So finally, they set Bobby up. I don't think Bobby had ever seen King George or whatever, and King George feigned being a drunken French Quarter person asking for help with the GPS, and then that's when Pote and him take him with the element of surprise, and they take him and hold him hostage, and they give him a good working over, and he's like, I don't know where Boaz and Javier are. I don't. And he doesn't know. But I will say this, though, because at one point they were talking about working him over and all this stuff. I was like, honestly, since he had a hand in stealing Teresa's inventory, it would be okay to take a few fingers and thumbs. A couple, because you only have 2 thumbs unless you got an extra one going out. Then, at some point, Pote goes back to the house and tells Kellyanne she to watch her back, watch her front, because some people are after them again. But for some reason, the judge shows up after Pote has left at nighttime to see, Kellyanne. He's like, I'm not here to see Teresa. I'm here to see you. Now I want you to give her a message. And I'm thinking, why would you even know that Kellyanne is even there? But whatever. It just didn't make any sense. He just shows up out of nowhere, and it's like, I'm here to see you. But basically, she was like, well, how did you even get in? He was like, oh, don't worry about that. He told me, I'm here to see you. I need for you to give Teresa a message and basically tell her that there's no need for her to be having me tailed. And I was like, damn, that wasn't a good tail that she had. Girl, you need to get you some better money and start putting up for some people that can tail somebody that's got the police following him already anyways, because I think that dude that was with him is the detective that he keeps on his payroll. At some point, Bobby says, okay, I'm thirsty. Can y'all untie me and I'll tell you everything you need to know? Well, Bobby decides that he's going to try to escape. Not a smart idea, Bobby, because now him and King George get into the skirmish. You hear a gun go off, and Queen of the South, y'all were wrong for that. Y'all went to commercial break. When we get back, we find that Bobby is now dead to the concrete. Okay, which everybody looking like, why he have to die? Because now we still don't know where Javier and Boaz is. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh my God, Javier and Boaz are going to show back up on the scene. Bobby's dead. How are we going to explain this to Marcel? And just like Teresa said, when they came here and took my shit, that was a declaration of war. Now we got to go to war, and I ain't trying to have that type of action around me, okay? I'm like, sure enough, everybody's sitting there looking at Bobby like, what the hell? I'm like, what y'all going to do with the body? He just laying here. We need to give him a proper burial. He needs a second line. So, yeah, Javier and Boaz show up, and everybody looking like, where the hell y'all been all day? So that's where the episode ends. I'm very interested in seeing what this week is going to bring. As you know, it's coming up on Thursday. I wonder if they're going to show it 4th of July. I hope so, because I don't really go out for 4th of July. I'm just, if somebody invites me to a barbecue, that's okay. But either way, that's all I've got for Queen of the South. I love this show, and I think you should get into it too. You still got time to catch up on Netflix. Like, if you do 2 weeks straight, like, you could catch up. But either way, thank you all for joining. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel if this is your first time here. I am Miss Sophia the Diva. You can also catch my radio show every Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. The only Tuesday we won't be doing it is on the 16th, because me and my producer, we will be on set working on the project. But that's all I've got. And the radio show is A Diva Disturbed. So you can always check that out. You can also check it out here on my YouTube. There is a playlist of all the shows that I've done thus so far. But again, everyone have a great week, and I will see y'all for my next review. Stay fabulous.